Bienvenue, je vais vous présenter Discworld, venant d'une série de livres de Terry Pratchett.
In a second-hand set of dimensions, in an astral plane that was never meant to fly, somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold. Dragon! 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 I'll see you again next week for my usual special. Hey, what's where you going? See you soon. Get off! Leave me alone! Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me out. Oh, just bugger off! That's better. It's on nights like this I could just murder a good curry. Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being a victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now, please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, all right? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you just... Oh, bugger.
Unseen University, the home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But, sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me? Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you!
Et voilà le jeu qui commence. Donc nous voilà dans la peau de Vincent Rincevent. C'est un petit peu. Voilà. Donc j'avais fait ce jeu il y a déjà très long moment, donc je n'ai plus forcément toute la marche à suivre pour le finir. Mais nous allons voir ça ensemble. Voilà. Donc bon jeu et régalez-vous.
Aha! Portalis exitus, or the common doorway. See? I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know.
Alors Rincevent ne peut porter que 2 objets. Donc, par contre il a un bagage qui lui peut porter une infinité d'objets.
A snoring chest? That's not... Nope! I can't shift it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient. Yes, it's definitely a fine example if I'm... That doesn't work. Unseen University. Thermaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start. Yes. A mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element. Otherwise, there'd be a better label. That doesn't... Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust. If only I had another dimension, I'd teach you a thing or two. That doesn't... An old wizard who grew a beard mostly because shaving cream costs 2p a bag. Good day, sirs.
Is it? Huh, so you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca mark.
He's off again. Pass the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business, snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons? Dragons in the town?
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge, nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea.
Hit him. Hit him.
My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top. We have wisdom and you do not. For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound. Excuse me, where might I go to...
Well, don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
Oh, yes. But he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to... irony.
Does this place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, it's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like like I'm screaming out against souls.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh yes, in one magic moment I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream, that I'm being smothered in fruity yoghurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Thankfully, that's not my problem. So far, anyway. We can but hope. Right you are, then. Ah, a swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with Oh, right. Ah, a swamp... Ah. That doesn't work.
Hey, a girl.
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a...
It's a wizard's robe, not a...
I knew a girl's dress once. Splendid lass. Very good at pickling. Yes, very good at pickling.
Well, I once knew a girl too, of course.
Of course. Oh, why? Young fellow like you ought to be out and about. Wine, women and...
Look, I am out and about.
Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young App.
Look, no one's off course. I just use the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address. Pickling? Oh, how fascinating. No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like
What? Oh, they were wonderful. How dare you cast on... Damn, I've lost it. What's pickled?
Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they?
What? Pickled elves? Damn their ears. I told them to lock that liquor. Go on, boy, get off.
No, pickles, not pickled.
Pickles? Oh, try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting...
Typique d'un numéro anglais, bon bah, pickles.
So, what happened?
En français, c'est mal traduit forcément. Enfin, c'est traduit mot pour mot.
Now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women and steal all our pickles.
Steal? Now do I look like a thief?
My stick. They all want my magic stick. So be off with you, you dastardly overcleaner.
No, look. I don't want your wretched stick.
So it's the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm onto you, you know. I'm onto you, you young bookcase.
Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly...
Hey!
I'm not... It's... Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little...
Sense? Well, I'll not have it. No, darling, otherwise we... You young butt.
Look, I have...
What, women?
Well, if I...
It won't, young try.
Oh, please don't...
Pickle, why you...
Look, I just want to find some...
Sense? You...
Look...
What, women?
Well, if I go...
It won't, young tweezers like...
This seems like a... That doesn't work. That doesn't... You know, I've always wanted to... Let's not... Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Hello? Egad. You're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Yeah, well, it's hard to explain, really. Yeah, ook, eek, ook. Yee. Well, this is wonderful. I never knew I could speak monkey. Ow! Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hi. Do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while? Did you get the number of that May I take a book from the... Excuse me? I see. I need something in... Toothpaste? Something in your hand? A dentist? Halitosis? You want some mouthwash? That's it. I'm sorry, but I'm... Oh! Why didn't you say so in the first... What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes. Now look, unfortunately... ape upon my person. Yes, upon my person. Phew. I didn't say monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey? Hey! Who's monkey? Did you get the number of that donkey? This seems like a good cue to cease this whole... Ye illustrious tome... That doesn't... Oh dear, there's little pamphlets living... That doesn't... Reminds me of my old auntie's bedroom. Yes, I think perhaps our best move would be to keep slightly... Well, that and keep out of arm's reach.
Psst, hey.
Who, me? Isn't that all underwater?
Think of it. A seaside retreat where the sea can actually be the one total...
Gosh, yes. Let me take a...
What? Really?
Nah, only kidding. I just wanted to be as pleasant as possible.
Oh, but that's cruel. It's building up my hopes only to dash me down. You know, being a confidence trickster is a hard job.
Well, perhaps you need a holiday.
Right, but where to? Where to? Not a lot of peace at resorts these days.
I hear the Frammenwenger Peninsula is fairly quiet. Why don't your lips sync with your words?
L space. The library is a nexus of L space. Within these shelves, all possible pasts and futures can be found. Frankly, it's making me feel a bit ill.
What's that under your coat?
Hourglasses. Care to buy an hourglass?
Where did you get all of those?
Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir.
You are an extremely silly...
Hey, I'm not the one
What's that under your coat?
Hourglasses. Care to buy an hourglass?
Where did you get all of those?
Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers. A golden banana. That doesn't... That... The Book of the 32 Unspeakable Acts, with a compendium containing, and 6 more, that everyone involved would rather... No wonder it's on ice. The book and 6... No one... That doesn't... Ah, looks like a witch transportation. That doesn't work. That doesn't... Ha! Ha ha! Ow! Yes, thought so. They're shelves. Let's see. Smooth, irregular. I wonder what it could be. That doesn't... That do That doesn't... Oh. Well, this one's not a statue. Ah, well, he never should have asked to be turned into a... Fruit with its own wrappings. The problem is not so much having the pouch as having the fillings. Why can't I just have an inventory window like anybody else?
Salut Mickaël, ça va? T'as loupé que l'intro, hein. Pour l'instant, il ne fait que parler à des personnages, mais ça mène à rien. Ouais, ça va, merci.
Hey there, old mollusk. What can you tell me about L-space? Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, I see. So what you're saying is that L-space is a means of time travel available only to librarians, which is essentially too complex a subject to convey with hand gestures and grunts. Yes, I thought so. But look, if I did have to go into L-space, say, to go back to another time, you could help me?
L-space is the distortion of space caused by big collections of books. Just picture some of those old second-hand bookshops, which look like they were designed by Isha on a bad day. They invariably have more staircases than stories, and rows of shelves that end in little doors, which are surely too small for humans to enter. This distortion of space has a similar inevitable effect on time.
Super, on n'en comprend pas plus. Ouais, j'ai un bagage à pied qui se balade. Parce que moi je suis limité en inventaire, je crois que c'est 2.
That doesn't work.
C'est pas 4, c'est... Tu vois, je crois que je peux avoir 4 trucs à prendre maximum, je suis plus sûr. Et du coup il y a un bagage qui te suit. Après il n'y a pas grand intérêt, c'est aussi pour interagir on va dire, mais... Ouais, j'ai un bagage qui me suit. banane.
Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions?
Clear off! And no magic in the... One more spell goes off in this place, and I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor.
Ah, j'ai déjà terminé, mais il y a longtemps.
Are you
Je
always
crois que
this
j'ai joué
surly?
sur...
Not always. I even know a jolly juke.
La
Really?
première fois que j'ai joué, c'était sur
What's
PlayStation,
ugly,
je crois.
hollow, and
Et
rings
après,
like
je
a
l'ai
bell.
fini sur
I don't
PC.
know. What?
Je devais avoir la
over
démo
there.
sur PlayStation. J'ai pas eu le jeu complet, je pense pas. Il devait être dans une démo, dans un CD de démo.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Well, that's a fine skill to have. Your parents must be very proud.
Actually, I was going to become a wizard, but they found out my parents were married.
Alors le 2 m'a plus... je sais pas si je peux dire plaire. Je sais pas s'il m'a plus plu, mais en tout cas, il m'a plus marqué.
Fascinating. Don't any of your pancakes get lost?
What? From here? You don't seem to realize the 27 years I've been studying to be a cook's apprentice. I've got top marks for
Ici, il y a beaucoup de
basic
dialogue.
cooking, left hand and
Peut-être
right,
trop.
and batter
Dans le 2, il y en a
hand
quand même
greasing
pas
and
mal, mais
pancake stacking.
Oh, how many did you get
Ils
for
sont plus
customer
marrants.
relations?
2%.
l'humour est
Clear
un
off.
peu particulier.
This is the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
It would be worse if there were worst.
What's worst?
It's a what's name? A sausage.
Worst
Et
sausage?
toi, tu connais sinon
No, if you want the worst sausage, try Dibblers.
Oh, dear.
Ah, mis à part les
So it's
livres
to
hein,
be
de Terry
puns,
Pratchett.
is it?
Just watch the pancakes float.
Je crois qu'il apparaît 2 fois dans les livres de Terry Pratchett, le protagoniste ici. C'est Vincent Rincevent,
Well, I'll catch you later then.
un sorcier raté.
That doesn't...
Voilà, bien, tu vois, hop, j'ai plus de place.
That...
Alors, je sais pas pourquoi ils ont mis des trucs, j'ai plus de place dans
Straw,
dans
technically,
l'inventaire,
I suppose it is a...
donc je suis obligé d'utiliser le bagage.
I already have one of those.
Ah, tu l'avais testé au Nemo aussi. Tu l'as eu sur la PlayStation? Ah non, toi t'es pas PlayStation, je crois. Amstrad? Ça m'étonnerait. Discworld? Le PC Amstrad peut-être alors? Avec CD-ROM? Il n'est pas sorti sur Amiga.
This seems like a good... That...
Ouais, en fait c'était un PC qui avait la marque d'Amstrad quoi. Mais c'était un PC. Il a dû sortir en 94, 93. Je vais me reprendre une banane. Donc en fait, il y a une sorte de secte qui a fait apparaître un dragon. Donc on doit enquêter sur ça. Enfin, j'ai pas encore ma quête parce que j'ai pas encore vu l'archimage. Bon là j'ai fait à peu près tout ce qu'il y avait à faire. 92.
Ha ha! Good old unseen. I wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, or what's inside from getting out.
C'est un assez gros univers quand même, hein, Discworld. Et je parle pas du livre, je parle juste du jeu.
That doesn't...
Les livres, oui, il y en a énormément. Donc Discworld, donc c'est le monde, le disque monde, supporté par 4 éléphants, qui sont eux-mêmes supportés par une tortue géante. Les platistes avant l'heure.
That doesn't work. What's this then? Prunes? Finest quality? Extra dark old bow. Yuck! How do you open the gate?
I used the secret spell.
All right then. How do I open the gate?
Can't tell you. You're supposed to go and see the Arch-Chancellor.
Oh, go on, just open the gate.
Oh, it's more than my job's worth.
Ah, c'est une entrée, c'est la même. Ah, j'ai fait le tour.
That does...
Mhm. J'ai dû louper un couloir.
That doesn't... New improved wonder grow.
C'était la salle à manger.
So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps.
Ah, yes. Well, young fella, my wallpaper. Well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
But if I expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so. So, your faculty heads, the giants of wizardry, this is...
Contemplating promotion?
No, I'm contemplating a change of career. Listen, one thing I've always meant to ask, these dresses we wear,
Eh?
The robes, lad, are symbolic of our dedication.
You see, this is not so much a calling. By wearing long robes, we employ an attitude in which we walk dreamily through this...
Right, like...
Well, the hat, too.
Or it might imply that we should have let our mothers keep on dressing us.
What?
Eh?
Would you want to walk the streets looking like a refugee from a somewhat...
Point, eh? Is this all you do all day? Just sit and make a public nuisance of yourself?
I'm reserving my power.
What powers?
Well, for a start, I can...
Really?
Not much. You must have the big print of it.
What? Excuse... Try again later. Or Try again later. Try again. That doesn't work. That doesn't... Try again later. Try again later. Try again later. Try again later. That doesn't... Try again. Try again later. That doesn't... Try again. A very, very aged old with...
Hey? A girl? What's a girl?
I'm not a... It's a... Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense.
Sense? Daddy, otherwise, you young...
Look, I haven't done a thing.
What? Women?
Well, if I go and
It won't do it.
pickle... This seems like a... Try again later. Or early. Try again...
Peut-être pas encore le moment. La chancelier.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vein, like shiny objects, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here? Standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Quelle reconnaissance!
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can... Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Ow!
Ok, on va se reprendre une.
No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Ape! Oh, damn! Ow!
Il aime pas qu'on lui dise
Did you
ça.
get the number of that...
Bon,
Excuse
du coup,
me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's... I see. Yes. This seems...
peut-être là.
That doesn't... The book and 6 more. No wonder it's on I. Ah.
Faut pas que je lui redonne une banane par hasard, comme si je m'en avais jamais donné.
Excuse...
Ah. Première mission réussie avec succès.
Featherwinkle's detect dragons from... I can't make head not... I can't make head...
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Recollemento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now get to move on. We need a staff of tumultuous termaturgy, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
A sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Dragon's breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there.
Faut déjà avoir le dragon pour le rechercher ici.
Ooh.
That doesn't... Ah, now, with a desk like that, a man... As far as leaders go, the only It must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor. That...
Bon, ben allons chercher ces choses. Je crois qu'il dort l'autre là. Voilà.
That doesn't work. That doesn't... That does... That does... That do... Ah, let's... Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Next senior... I do hope... That does...
Du gnou. Rien que le bruit de
That doesn't work.
que tu récupères un truc, c'est une récompense. Tu sais que t'as fait quelque chose de bien.
How do you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole...
So show me.
Can't.
What's that you're eating there?
Prunes. Just a little nourishment to tide me through.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one before you go is the whole point. And no.
What's that you're eating?
Prunes.
Can I have
Having and no.
the hand wriggles, please?
Yeah. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this?
Yes, almost.
Like this?
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like...
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to go?
Oh, who gives a monkeys?
Dès qu'il entend monkey.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
So, this is it? You just...
Certainly. Someone's got to do it. It's a...
Nice weather.
Sin...
Well, I'll catch you later then. Another senior wrangler in the making.
Il fait comme avec son armoire en haut, il n'a pas réussi.
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad. How's yours?
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck...
Leaf mould?
So anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know the why.
Yeah, but is this a good I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Well, you know, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just...
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. A bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it? No, I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
could you just
Clear off!
Is she really that fat then?
What? Oh, he did.
Lies. I'll never...
C'était facile là.
Greetings, lowly and scabby...
Hail, old pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shit.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that
Oh.
explains something.
Ah oui, d'accord. Sa femme, c'est le mec
Hello, dear.
qui parle.
Tired? Ooh, I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening watching the potion. I'm very good at toes, you know. How's about just a little sing? Don't suppose you know a wizard's staff has a knob on the end, do you?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check. Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves' Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Clever. We didn't see whoever's in the bath. Thank God for the small mercy. That doesn't work. Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lamp. That doesn't... That does...
Je suis pas fan des écrans scrolling comme ça. Tu sais jamais quand l'écran s'arrête en fait.
Hello?
No, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky?
Ah oui,
A visitor, yes it is.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky! Cockle here! Mr. Pinchole says hello!
Hello. He said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky.
Yes, what might your name be?
It's secret.
Eh?
I can't tell you, but Mr. Flower knows.
Oh, well, if you like. Hello, Mr. Flower.
Wet? He's all wet! Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Excuse me, I think I must have missed something.
Missed it? Missed it? Oh, very good, very good. He's good, isn't he, Chucky?
He's good, he's very good. Yes, he's very good indeed. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Are you all right?
Oh, are we all right, Chucky? Are we all right?
Cockle here!
Whee!
I think I'm just going to lie down for a little while. Look, I was wondering if I could get some information off you.
Information?
Information, Chucky? About lizards? About dragons, yes?
Well, yes, all right.
Dragons, all about dragons. They're
Look, could you just keep it down a little, please?
dragons, Chucky. Chucky does.
Shut up! Quiet! Now just tell me what you know. What about the dragon?
What?
The dragon? The...
Oh, Chucky, Chucky.
He knows about the dragon.
Quiet!
Dragon, Chucky.
Now look.
What?
Boring?
No. No, guess again.
A teapot.
Yes, teapot. Teapot, Chucky. Oh,
Stop it! Stop acting insane! Yeah?
Chucky doesn't like it. My mother called me insane once. She said it right before she died.
Ooh. Right, well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Why do I always get the loons?
Loons, boons, goons.
Look, are you on treatment for this?
Treatment? Chucky likes treatment. Does pencil.
Now look, why don't you and your puppet just go away? Anyway, what sort of treatment?
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky.
This seems like a... Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a suspiciously animated...
Angel.
Eep! That Oh, well, he's a busy man.
The patrician can be sort of thought of as the semi-benevolent dictator of Ankh-Morpork, administering not so much a reign of terror, but more an occasional light shower.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah, well.
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. Rather than mere, would I be right?
Rumour mongering, solid business,
Well, are you?
So, you wouldn't consider anything dragony at all?
Valid.
Valid conversation. Yes, if, however...
Argument?
Well, I say argument, more a suppositionary discussion, really, but...
Yes?
The weather being seasonal. Well, you see...
Quite, yes, well, I think this sort of information deserves... Perhaps the dungeon's information retrieval technicians might be willing to offer their services in such...
Information retrieval.
Yeah.
The ones with racks and windlasses and that...
Now you're with me.
Oh, les menaces.
Yes, yeah.
In any case, was there anything... Dragon?
Dragon? Goodness, no.
Exactly. We'll let it rest there then, shall we?
Yes, no. And have you any idea how difficult it is to get through this?
Not really. Funnily enough, I've never had cause to do it, you see.
Well, I think it's appalling. Whatever happened to open government?
Well, since you put it like that...
I still find it odd that a genuine wizard can hardly get in to see you. I mean, what if there's signs or portents or something? You're blocking traditional seers' routes of egress.
Well, that's supply and demand, that sort of thing. Still, now you're... Quite. Well, now you're here. We should take a little refreshment, maybe even a quick whiz around the palace. A walk along the highly dangerous battlement. Or a brief tour of the dungeons, perhaps.
No, you're a busy man.
Exactly.
Serious business.
Really? What?
Well...
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragon...
Well, I just...
Yeah.
Oh, right you are then. Have you any idea how... Serious business. Look, I'll just go and stand... Well, I'll just move along. Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long.
Sérieusement?
Lost. Small dog. Answers to the name of Gaspode. Talks too much. If found, keep.
Si vous le trouvez, gardez-le.
Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring... Aha! Crocus gittus, or the common old garden boring old codger.
One? What? With a...
Yes, yes.
Probably. He's wearing a...
Well, I'm not standing for it.
Look, I'm not exactly sure what...
Yes.
Oh, all right. Yes, then.
Oh, funny.
It's hard to tell in...
Ah, I think I can see how this is going. It's a...
Sorry?
I'm not going...
I shouldn't think so.
You see, you're just taking perfectly ordinary remarks.
Oh, come on. There's not much to laugh at in our job.
I can see that.
We need a bit of fun.
This might not be much, but it's better than being up to your knees in blood.
What are your jobs?
Oh, we're heroes, mate.
You? Don't make me laugh.
You just said we didn't.
I mean, you? Killing dragons?
Oh, we've killed dozens of them in our day. And if you think you're a hero too, you'll want to find the dragon. So, no point wasting any time. You didn't see me wasting any time when I took out the dread...
One of them? Well, it depends who's asking.
Who? Why, it's us.
Hats and whips.
And gold.
Inside temples.
What? Mission?
No, with spiders and snakes.
Look, I think you should probably all just...
You listen, we are all legendary heroes here. So, incidentally, on a point of view...
Eh?
It's
What out of?
come again?
Well, you carve a deck.
Could be made of ivory.
Can't.
How's about iron? Two.
What?
There we are, young man. Don't go to the desert, though. It'll get had to struggle a bit for that one. So
Most certainly not. I've never been...
He doesn't look like one.
he's wearing a dress.
Ah, well, if you'll just excuse me, I... The art of signposting is apparently... I'm sure I've seen him round the place before. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory. I'm sure I've seen him. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory.
Dragon detector, sir.
Hey, what?
Can I interest you in... I'll only charge a cost price, a single, I'm cutting my own throat.
A dragon detector? How does it work?
Easy as pie, sir. This rod has a piece of wood tied to the end. When you get close to a dragon, the wood turns to ash.
How close?
Very well, you caught me there, Governor. A slight design flaw. Tell you what, I'll halve the price. 2 shillings and it's yours. I'm cutting my own throat.
Oh no, let me guess.
Il a doublé son
The
prix en plus.
lovable street merchant.
Cut my own throat, Dibbler. Care to buy a dragon breath proof vest, sir?
Is it guaranteed?
It's never been destroyed by dragon's breath yet, sir.
Not necessarily a strong recommendation though, is it? I mean, it's never been engulfed by lava or trampled by penguins either.
There you are, sir. Free guarantees for the...
No, thank you.
Well, how's about dragon pinwheels, sir? Cloyce on pins, or we have dragon repellent. Only 1 shilling gets you a bottle. Tell you what, sir, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm cutting my own throat. Money back guarantee. You get your full cash back. Personal application only, of course.
Not today, thank you.
Comme
Not
c'est
tomorrow either.
T'es remboursé si tu te fais tuer par le dragon.
What's that smell? It's like... ugh, like roasting loincloths.
Sausage in a bun, sir. Wholesome and new. I'll tell you what, I'll sell 3 for the price of 1. I'm cutting my own...
Nah, thank you.
Care to buy it?
No.
But you never even heard my pitch.
I thought I'd save time. What? Excuse...
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
This word you cannot stand. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I... That's it, that's it. Now, here, monkey.
Ah. C'est le singe.
Shut up, sit down. If you're mad, you don't want...
Ah.
Diploma, honours pass, cut me own throat, dibblers, chorus, psychiatric. Well, at least local mental health is in good. No, no. I'm sorry.
The eyes, the eyes, the...
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping. Ah!
Excuse me, I seem to be in the wrong...
Well,
Yes, look, let's not pursue that.
it's very delicate, you know.
How do you change voices like that?
Change it like what?
You did it just then.
It's called bucketing.
Channeling?
No, bucketing. It's like channeling. It all just sort of sloshes around in there.
The winter evenings must just fly. You wouldn't be a loony.
My dear sir, I'm shocked. Nay,
Eh?
I am a victim of circum...
That and the fact that he's barking mad.
Now, look, the young, the dark, the...
Oh, no.
We're off to see the wizard.
Who, me?
Remove stains while it disinfects.
Le pire, c'est qu'on
Makes
doit
Look,
parler
I'm
à tout
afraid
le
I can't
monde.
handle this right now.
millennium
de faire tous les sujets de
hand
conversation, sinon on
and
n'avance pas.
shrimp.
If you'll excuse me, I believe I'm needed somewhere else. Oh, now let me guess. You're...
Oh no, I'm just here. Too dark, they...
Ah, John. This seems like... No, no. Now, why is she dressed as a milk?
Shut up, sit. If you're mad, you... Shut up, if you're mad... Shut... If you're mad, you don't want to run around...
Vague, trolls, we hovel, beautiful, popular siege engine. I hate waiting rooms. Please, don't. Of course it's me. Who are you expecting? Death?
Hey, salut Drake, ça va? J'avais pas vu que t'étais là. Ah ouais, c'est vieux, mes souvenirs aussi sont vieux.
That doesn't work. Dashing Dan, the affluent king. I thought all kings
Comme
were
je
affluent.
disais à Michael, je crois que la première fois que j'y joué c'était sur PlayStation, sur un CD de démo. Après je l'ai eu sur PC.
A nice strong rubber belt, that. That
Oh, je
doesn't
préfère de loin
work.
le 2, je le trouve plus rigolo, même si celui-là il est sympa. Mais...
An effluent redistribution technician. Good day.
Can I interest you in a free sample, sir?
Not on your Nelly. Lovely. Let me guess.
Sorter and remover of human My school teacher said I'd never make anything of myself in life, and just look at me now. Got to the top by starting at the bottom.
And Pete will certainly stand aside when you pass by.
That's the honey pot.
Honey pots? That doesn't smell like...
Well, actually,
What's a metaphor?
well, in this case, sir, it's for covering up some unpleasant aspects of life what don't normally make. For instance, if I say, "Here, sir, may I interest your son in an apprenticeship?" Whereas, if I asked you if you minded if your son helped...
Yeah, well, quite. So, you're a sewerage collection...
Well, we in the industry...
Effluent redistribution... Look, all joking apart...
That, sir, that is your act self-powered. This thing...
Never mind. So, it,
That's right.
Meaning it... Should you really be doing this?
Ah, that's just the...
Don't get... That doesn't work. Poultry power? That does... Ah, background colour. Gad, but there's no... Ah, now this clearly is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin leather accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe...
What are you staring at? What?
Bon bah voilà, écoute, ça fait 1h15 de live, 1h20 même. Donc ça va être la fin de ce live. Oups. Voilà, voilà. Eh ben j'espère que ça vous a rappelé des souvenirs, et puis on verra si on reprend le jeu pour continuer plus tard. Si vous avez aimé. Et pour ça, il faut plein de pouces en l'air. Et on reprendra. Allez, passez une bonne soirée, à bientôt.